Good afternoon, I'm Dan Hagan. Today on Up North at 4, we're going all in on pickleball. The new courts in Rhinelander are officially open. We'll show you how to play. Then Devin and I will face off mano a mano in an epic clash of two novices. Plus, we'll revisit the life and legacy of the legend of civil rights, John Lewis. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. We got coronavirus testing all over the Northwoods this week. Today in Hurley, there's testing at the high school until 7 p.m. If you're in Iron County and you missed today, you can still go to the DNR Ranger Station in Mercer tomorrow. Also tomorrow, there's testing in Medford at the Taylor County Fairgrounds. On Wednesday in Phillips, there will be testing at the Price County Forestry Garage. The presidential battle for the Badger State keeps heating up. The Biden team announced 7 new hires for their Wisconsin staff today. All have ties to Wisconsin. Many of them were part of Senator Tammy Baldwin and Governor Tony Evers' successful 2018 campaigns. This comes just a few days after VP Mike Pence's visit to southern Wisconsin. When I was a kid in Wisconsin, I was free to inhale the cancer-causing secondhand smoke at any local restaurant. But that changed 10 years ago. I'm joking, of course, but this month did mark 10 years since Wisconsin's smoke-free indoor air law began. Since then, adult smoking rates have decreased by 16%. The youth smoking rate is also down, but now e-cigarettes are a problem as well. There are some local bans on e-cigs indoors, but nothing statewide yet. The lemonade company Country Time is trying to help out the smallest of businesses, lemonade stands. The company has created the Littlest Bailout, an economic relief program for the smallest of small businesses. Lemonade stands can be registered for the chance at Bailout at countrytimebailout.com. Stands can be registered until August 12th. The stimulus checks come in the form of a $100 prepaid card. Hopefully that will put a little juice into the economy. Well, meteorologist Devin Biggs joins us now. A good weekend for some ice-cold lemonade, Devin.
Yeah, well, depending on some days, it was a good weekend. We did have some storms that moved through too, but now today, maybe get some lemonade because it's a very nice day outside. 70 degrees in Rhinelander right now. The winds are nice and calm. Get outside, go for a bike ride. It's a great day outside today. Temperatures have been looking pretty good for a little bit. We've been running above average. Now we're going to be around average for a little bit. We're supposed to be at 79 degrees. We did that yesterday, and we're going to be looking pretty good for a little bit. Highs so far today have been actually below average. The latest information we have only shows low 70s for your high temperatures, even a few upper 60s too. Temperatures right now, look at this, 70 in Rhinelander, 67 degrees in Eagle River, 68 in Manitowish Waters. It is refreshing outside today. If I haven't told you enough already, I'll tell you again, get outside and enjoy it, because tomorrow, Tuesday, might be 72 degrees again, but we're going to have some storms in the forecast. Wednesday will be a better day to get outside. Then we start warming things back up. The heat and humidity will be moving back in by the weekend with highs again in the upper 80s. So dew points are lower too in the comfortable category, almost in the dry category, upper 40s, even some lower 50s. We have a few middle 50s further off to the south. Definitely a breath of fresh air after all the heat and humidity that we saw over the weekend and even the days before that. Next several hours, we'll be seeing the dew points maybe rising a little bit to the upper 50s, but still pretty comfortable compared to what we've been seeing. Now here's your radar and satellite clouds. We've had a few clouds moving through today, kind of that puffy cumulus clouds. We have some action off to the west. We won't have to worry about any of that will be moving in at least until tomorrow. We'll have browns of showers and thunderstorms. Maybe not this exact line, but we have a low pressure system kind of around in here. You can kind of see we have a little bit of an MCS, a mesoscale convective system, a little bit of rotating system tracking off to the east, and that's going to be bringing with it some plenty of weather for us in a mode of storms for the daytime tomorrow as we watch that low pressure system track off to the east. Now it's going to have a little chance one of those storms may pack a punch at times. We have a marginal risk, the first of the 5 categories for severe weather tomorrow. That means maybe a rogue storm may get along the strong side, produce some hail and gusty winds, but that's going to be about it. So a quick look at the futurecast sign, looking pretty darn good. We're going to be pretty clear tonight. Watch out for showers and storms, especially during the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. If anything does go crazy, we'll make sure to let you know, but overall, things will be looking pretty good. So here is your hour-by-hour forecast coming up for tonight. Temperatures dropping pretty cool again tonight. Open up the windows or get outside. It'll be pretty nice. 53 degrees by early tomorrow morning. Your full forecast coming up at 5 o'clock.
It's just This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
A technical education is more valuable and essential than ever, with 2/3 of careers in 2020 requiring hands-on skills. Nicolet College provides a quality education and programs that are more flexible, affordable, and relevant in today's careers. For added flexibility, select programs offer monthly start dates and personalized learning. Plus, with courses offered on campus or online, there's a program suited for everyone. Nicolet College is the next step toward your successful career.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
I was a professional wrestler. I had a really bad injury. I can show people you can keep going forward no matter what.
She is a beast.
Oh my God! The Titan Games, tonight on NBC.
A mystery of epic proportion, the ongoing search for a mother of 5, a timeline of discoveries, and now new information in the case of Jennifer Dulos.
You just never know what somebody's capable of.
Dateline tonight, 10/9 Central.
You're watching Up North at 4. It's Monday. Grab yourself a cup of coffee or tea because it's tea time here in the Northwoods. Devin Biggs, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. No tea or coffee for me today, and boo at me. I don't like either of those, but for me, it's high quality H2O.
How do you stay caffeinated? How do you wake up in the morning?
Plenty of Pepsi. No, actually, no.
Devin.
I do not drink pop in the morning, but for supper.
Because I woke you up to play pickleball. We'll get to that soon.
Yes, you woke me up today and said, "Hey, I want to play you in pickleball."
Yeah, and it was in the bright early moments of 9:30 this morning. It's so crazy. How dare I call you that early?
I know, right? Well, yeah, 'cause my voice is squelching out from all the running around. But it's been a busy weekend in the weather department with the storms, so I'm a little tired, of course, and working night side. So
that's true.
9:30 in the morning is a little early for night siders.
That's fair. I should be more empathetic of you, Devin. I apologize.
Yeah, our engineers in the back can definitely vouch for that, too.
Sure. Well, I woke you up for a reason this morning.
Yes, you did.
We played some pickleball. So let's just take a look at the pickleball court this morning. So this was unveiled today. Again, this is in Pioneer Park in Rhinelander, right by the news station.
They did a great job with that. Seriously, they did.
Yeah, no, it looks really nice. And we'll actually have a report on that in Newswatch 12 at 5 and 6. But many people, Devin, they don't know how to play pickleball. We didn't know this morning, right?
Well, I mean, to technically be correct, I played in high school, but that was in Atlanta far, far away, so I'm probably going to forget the rules.
Exactly, and I couldn't remember them either. I played a little bit in college, but it was nice to have a refresher this morning. And for people to get into the sport, it's good for them to learn the rules so then they can start playing.
It's actually pretty easy to learn, and it's actually a pretty safe game. I'll say safe because in the age of COVID, this is actually a pretty good game that you can easily kind of social distance.
That's a very good point, Devin. So I put together this little bit of story when Devin and I went out there earlier today. We learned from one of the masters. His name is Larry. Let's take a look.
Dan Hagen's going down.
I've never been more confident in a victory in my life. Welcome to the Pioneer Park pickleball courts. We're about to learn how to play pickleball. I'm here with Devin Biggs.
Hello, good morning.
The one and only. And of course, Larry McGittrick from the Pioneer Park Pickleball Group. We're going to start from the very basics. Many people don't even know what pickleball is, Larry. Okay. So I got the paddle. What else do we need to know?
Okay, got a paddle, we got a ball. The ball is sort of like a wiffle ball with holes in it, so it doesn't bounce real high. But all we have to do is hit the ball with the paddle, and that's all there is to the game.
Okay. I've heard it described as a combination between tennis and ping pong. Is that how you imagine it?
Yeah. Most people that play tennis or ping pong or racquetball or pick up pickleball real easy. But yeah, basically it's a stroke similar to tennis. It's not a ping pong wrist motion, but it's more an arm motion like tennis. So, but it's a fluid motion.
Got it. Okay, Devin, take this paddle, go to the other side, okay?
And we'll sterilize it while we're at it.
Thanks, Devin. So Larry, let's start with the serve. I'm assuming it's similar to tennis and has a serve. Okay. Tell me how to do that.
Similar to tennis, but tennis you're doing the ball and you're coming overhand. Pickleball has to be underhand. The ball has to be below your waist when you hit it. So it's this kind of a serve. And you have to serve cross court. It has to bounce in the blue area. And then when he returns it, he can return it anywhere for playing singles, but it has to bounce on my side before I can hit that second ball.
So very commonly it's played doubles. We're not going to worry about that today.
Okay.
So let's just try to play 1 point here.
Okay, so I'll just serve it to you, and you just have to let it bounce, hit it back to me. I have to let it bounce, and then I can hit it back to you. Let's do that for the start with. So it's just underhand serve like this. That's it, bounces, I get my...
That was good, Devin. I saw you switched hands.
Yeah,
That's a lefty.
Very good.
Okay, so it's got to bounce just the first 2 times?
It's got to bounce twice, yes.
Okay.
Then after that, you can hit it in the air, except the next rule that comes in is you can't step, this gray area is called the kitchen. And you can't step in the kitchen and hit it in the air.
Got it.
If it bounces in here, then I can step in and I can hit it like this.
Okay.
Here I could hit that in the air because it was back.
All right, so it has to bounce the first 2 times.
Has to bounce
After
twice.
that, you can hit it in the air behind this line.
Correct.
So I could go like this.
Except you cannot step in even after you hit it.
Got it. Okay. So I can go like this.
Yeah, you can go like that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. And then finally, Devin, you can come on back here. What's a common game?
Okay.
Is it to 11?
Common game is to 11 or 15, but here we play to 11 most of the time. And you have to win by 2 normally. And the scoring is a little different. When you start scoring, you can either say it's 0-0, you say your score and the opponent's score. And then, well, with singles, you're not playing 2 servers, so you just say your score first. You only score on your serve.
Okay. So it is not rally scoring.
No.
You only gain a point when you are serving.
Correct.
So if you serve, Devin wins the point, no one gets a point.
No point.
Got it. Okay. Thanks so much, Larry.
Okay.
Now it's time for Devin and I and the ultimate challenge. Devin, you're going down, buddy.
You're going down.
All right. We'll see you after the break.
Winding Creek Audiology and Hearing Aid Care takes ear and hearing health seriously. Dr. Nicole Klatt has been helping patients hear better locally since 2011. From children to adults, we offer hearing testing and hearing aids designed to fit your individual hearing and lifestyle needs. In-office ear cleaning procedures also available. Winding Creek Audiology offers many hearing aid options, including hearing aids that stream music and phone calls from your phone. Call and schedule your no-obligation evaluation and consultation today, and hear your favorite sounds again.
Right now, it feels like the world's standing still. But if you look to the land, it's a whole different story. From farms to backyards, seeds are being planted, animals are getting fed, grass is growing, and families are giving their all to the soil. Because the land never stops. So to all those linked to the land, we say thank you. We're here for you, because we all run together.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Huge auction, Minocqua, Wisconsin. Diesel truck, Honda Goldwing trike, ATVs, shore stations, golf cart, home contents, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for details.
The Manitou Art League annual art show is back. All new original artwork from nearly 100 Northwoods artists. Now online. Tour the gallery today at ManitouArtLeague.org.
St. Germain Rentals and Service, your local Northwoods Bentelli dealer. Rent e-bikes, boats, bicycles, and PWCs. Explore the Northwoods and your new Bentelli e-bike. Sales, service, and rentals.
Welcome back. Well, as promised, Devin and I, we battled today. Let's take a look at that. And
Dan Hagan's going down. I've never been more confident in a victory in my life.
Okay, so the trash talking is obviously there, Devin. Let's see if the quality is there. Okay, so we're at 0-0 right now. Devin, chime in whenever.
Yeah, so I kind of had a little bit of kind of a cold start at first. I can't remember how this kind of played.
Oh, but I did. So I lost that first point, but I want people to remember that this is rally scoring. So I served, or rather Devin served and I won, so no one got a point. So we're still 0-0.
I knocked it over the fence.
So I did. Devin's backhand is not a backhand, it's just a left hand. I just like everyone to take note of that. So I'm at 1 now, 1-0. And again, we're playing to 11. And Devin smashed a pass me. But again, my serve, so
only the person who's serving can get points.
So it's still 1-0. So it actually takes longer than you might think to get to 11, because so there's Devin's panted and grunt. Okay, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Now it's
4-2.
It's 4-2 me. Yeah. So like you said, Devin, you kind of had a cold start here, and there I sky for that one. Let's see how you get this one.
Using your height there.
Okay. This is a controversial point because you hit it and it went past my shirt. You hit it so hard.
Yeah, I hit your shirt. So
right.
I thought it should have counted.
No, it did count.
Oh,
actually.
it did count.
Yeah. Okay, so now we fast forward a little bit to 6-3.
I'm struggling.
You're struggling. You skied for that one.
And I caught this.
So you had a problem the whole time,
with the
Devin,
kitchen.
with the kitchen. So, like we saw during the instructional video, you have to keep your feet outside that kitchen, that gray area, when you hit in the air.
I'm trying to figure out where they got the name kitchen from.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to do a follow-up on that.
Hitting our camera people there, Hagan.
Yeah, I know. You hit it too hard for me, Devin. So now we fast forward a little bit. I'm still up, but you kind of made your comeback at this point.
Yep. Like a storybook ending,
Yep.
right?
Oh, there's a backhand from you.
And you went between the legs. That's a ripoff.
I don't know if it was that point, but that was one of my favorite points. It barely got over the net there. But again, like you served, so no one was awarded a point.
Get over.
Right. You're just like, get that ball over.
No!
Hagan.
So I gotta say, Devin, you're. Oh, here, this is match point. Okay, you better pay attention. So you have to win by 2.
Oh no, that went out.
That went out. But again, with the serving, okay.
Gotta win by 2.
So now we're winning by 2. So you're up 12-11. So that was it. The slam.
And,
I'm down.
Oh.
13-11. Devin wins.
Heartbreaking.
It was rather heartbreaking. And you just woken up, as we alluded to earlier.
I had just woken up.
And here's our socially distanced handshake.
Yep, social distance handshake.
That's good. And we're actually going to take one more look at that with that final match point here. Here we go. So this is from your vantage point. That final match point. And there's going to be a little bit of sound from Devin here. Here we go.
In your face, Hagan.
So Devin, as usual, being classy. But I gotta say, you beat me fair and square.
It was fun though. I will say those new pickleball courts are nice. It's definitely all in friendly, fun competition, socially distanced handshake.
Of course. So let's talk a little bit more about that pickleball. You know, we saw some people playing there today. We can take again look at that footage.
Yeah.
And I will say, you know, we learned from Larry here today, Devin. But he was better than most of us, and he's got, you know, at least twice the age on us. So it's really it's a game for all ages.
Yes, it is a game for all ages. Many kids can really, and people, I'll just say people can really learn how to do this. And really this game kind of goes along with other sports, and I'll even throw kind of broadcasting into the mix. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it.
Yeah, for sure. And I can't remember off the top of my head where the best place is to buy pickleball
Dunham's
rackets. Okay, so
at least in Rhinelander, it's Dunham's.
Yeah, so there's Dunham's Sports in Rhinelander. Also, if you look up Northwoods Pickleball, Rhinelander Pickleball, you should be able to find another. I knew there was another location.
There's more places out there because this is a nationwide. I'm sure this is a nationwide sport. So
yeah. All right. Well, we are buying some paddles, Devin, and we're having a rematch. Just so you know.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. Well, enough pickleball talk for the day. After the break, we'll honor Representative John Lewis, a man who worked alongside Martin Luther King Jr. and kept fighting for racial justice until he passed away. That's next.
So good to me. This is Dave. He donates blood regularly. This is Mason. He was diagnosed with cancer at age 3 and received weekly transfusions. Mason is one of the many lives Dave has helped save. Jennifer started donating last week. Jeff just found out he'll need surgery next week. Neither Jeff nor Jennifer know it, but her blood will help Jeff get through his surgery.
This is Lauren. She'll need a blood transfusion in 2 weeks. Will your donation save her life?
Donate today. You'll save lives tomorrow.
Schedule your donation for the Merrill MASH Blood Drive.
Hi, I'm Katie from Featherstone Cabinetry and Design. When I want my local forecast for Minocqua, I go to WJFW.com and check my hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
When the owners of Kelk Land Improvement and Kelk Septic Service of Woodruff want the forecast for the Northwoods, they go to WJFW.com and check their hometown weather.
Available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
Hi, I'm Linda, and I am here because of severe chronic back pain. I have been seeing doctors after doctors. I've had back surgery, and I had enough. So I went to Dr. Scher. I am relieved. I am happy. My family and my husband are very happy that I had this done.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. A true legend in American history passed away last Friday. Civil rights icon and U.S. Representative John Lewis has died. He'd been battling cancer for months. NBC's Dan Sheneman has more on the life and legacy of John Lewis.
We're marching today to dramatize to the nation, dramatize to the world.
From Selma to Washington, John Lewis dedicated his life to the fight for civil rights.
On one hand, we made a lot of progress. We've come distance, but we're not there yet.
The son of sharecroppers, he believed nonviolent action could ignite social change.
We can change America, and in changing America, we can change the world.
I was beaten by state troopers.
Arrested dozens of times, he became one of the original freedom riders, challenging laws in the South which prohibited black and white riders from sitting together on interstate buses. The buses were often targeted by angry mobs. In 1963, he helped organize the March on Washington, when hundreds of thousands of activists gathered at the National Mall to hear one of the iconic speeches in American history. Later, Lewis worked to organize the marches from Selma to Montgomery, which included the confrontation on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, where marchers were met by Alabama state troopers. As he grew older, Lewis took his fight for social justice to Congress. One paper said he was the only major former civil rights leader to extend his fight for human rights to the halls of the Capitol.
The time for silence and patience is long gone. We're calling on the leadership of the House to bring common sense gun control legislation to the House floor. Give us a vote.
One of the leading liberals in Washington, Lewis didn't back down from a fight. In his later years, Lewis spent much of his time educating and inspiring the next generation.
And I said to all of the young people, you must get out there and push and pull and make America what America should be for all of us.
From his activism in the civil rights movement.
In 2011, President Obama, the nation's first African-American president, awarded John Lewis the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor.
And generations from now, when parents teach their children what is meant by courage, the story of John Lewis will come to mind.
That courage was tested again when Lewis learned he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer. He said, quote, "I've decided to do what I know to do and do what I have always done. I'm going to fight it." John Lewis, who believed equality, could not wait. Dan Sheneman, NBC News.
It's the Jeopardy everyone has been waiting for. James Holzhauer, Emma Betcher, the rematch.
Emma, it's payback time.
Yeah, right.
What will happen when the 32-game champion faces the player who ended his streak?
You are showing no mercy so far.
The Jeopardy Tournament of Champions, presented by Consumer Cellular.
Going to be exciting.
Weekdays at 4:30, brought to you locally by North Star Mohican Casino Resort.
Save big money with 11% off everything now at Menards. Pittsburgh Grand Distinction exterior paint from Menards is a premium paint and primer with a long-lasting, durable finish. $29.99 per gallon after sale price and 11% off. Clean up with Briggs & Stratton. This 2200 PSI electric pressure washer features a reliable induction motor that runs quietly year after year. $199.35 after sale price and 11% off. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
We want to see your big old fish. Go to WJFW.com, click on Big Old Fish under the Sports tab, and upload a photo of you and your latest catch. Then make sure your friends and family watch Newswatch 12 Sports Fridays at 6 a.m. 10 and Mondays on Newswatch 12 Today to see your photo featured on our Big Old Fish segment. Not only do you get to show off your superior fishing skills, you're also entered to win a fish mount from Norling Taxidermy Studio. Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
Tune in as Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller leads the WJFW Weather Watch team to bring you the most up-to-the-minute weather forecast, utilizing industry-leading technology. WJFW's award-winning weather team has you covered, so you won't be surprised by the ever-changing weather systems in the North Woods. Join the team during the daily broadcast on Channel 12 or streaming live on Facebook.
Welcome back, Devin. You mentioned you had a busy weekend. Let's take a look at those graphics that you have ready for us.
Yeah, we had 2 rounds of strong to severe thunderstorms move through. That was round 1 over on Saturday morning. And then Saturday night to Sunday morning, boom, round 2 again. It was busy Saturday. I didn't leave the studio till 7 a.m. from Friday's ship. And then Saturday's ship, I didn't leave till 5 a.m. Sunday. So a little busy. It was fun. I do it again in a nutshell, but we did have some damage too. Trees down.
All right, well, you will talk more about weather coming up this week on Newswatch 12 at 5 and 6. We'll see you then.